Do you not know how to start a fire? In this modern age, everyone knows how to send a text or order a product online, but do you possess an ancient skill that can save your life? We are showing you today a simple way to start a fire. All you need is a lighter and some wood. Of course, it's much easier to light a fire if you have a piece of paper or some cardboard and an axe to split the wood, but this is what's nice about this particular survival skill. You can improvise as much as you want. For example, if you're out in the woods and you don't have some of these things available, you can use dry grass and leaves instead of paper and a bunch of tiny branches to get the fire going. All you need after that is some larger firewood to hold the fire and keep it going. After this instructional part of the video, make sure you stick around for some history and fun facts about this skill that separates us from the animals. Now let's get to work. Set a perimeter for your fire. Stay away from buildings, cars, or anything else you don't want to burn. Clean anything that might catch onto the flames like dry grass and leaves. Look above and stay clear of anything above the fire, such as hanging branches or power lines. The first thing you need to do is find some old paper laying around. It can be an old newspaper, one of those advertisements you get in the mail, or an old bill. In my case, I went with the least expensive option, printer paper. If you have a piece of cardboard, that's even better. Look for the smallest pieces of wood you have, or make some out of your existing firewood, old boards, pallets, or anything else you find in your backyard or your shed. If you have to, use an axe and split a bunch of little wood pieces roughly a quarter of an inch to half an inch wide. This will be your fire starter. Have larger pieces of wood available and add a few around this starting pile. I hope you get the point. The key is to start with the smallest on the bottom and keep adding bigger and bigger chunks of wood on top. Just make sure you don't overdo it, otherwise, the fire will not have enough air to spread around. Another thing to keep in mind is that you need your starting firewood to be as dry as possible. Once the fire is established, you can add raw pieces of wood and they will burn just fine. The method I am using here gives you a way to start a fire in a very efficient way. You see, other methods involve more work after you light your lighter or a matchstick. This way of lighting a fire includes more prep work, but after you light that piece of paper, you basically don't have to do anything else. You just sit down and enjoy that campfire, laugh at your neighbors closing their windows, and enjoy your marshmallows. I hope I helped you with this video and I hope that you will stay safe and warm. Please click that subscribe button and tell us in the comments section why you want to learn how to start a fire. Is it a pride thing? Do you want to cook in an old-fashioned way or do you want to impress your friends? Stick around for the second part of the video. For most people throughout the ages, a fire has been an essential part of their lives. Fire has been used as a heating method, a way to cook food, make our rooms brighter in the dark, and to keep animals away. Fire is our friend, but it can be our biggest foe as well. It can burn everything we own in a matter of minutes. It can hurt us and even kill us, and most religions preach about a hellfire reserved for the worst among us. So, why is it that more and more people cannot start a fire when this product has been used for ages to help us navigate through life? When I say product, I actually mean an event, because that's what scientists call fire. It's an event, not a product. Even now, fire is used to melt iron and gold, make the engines run, cook food, and heat our homes. The answer to this question is, of course, because people don't need to know how to make a fire. In developing countries, fire is still an art learned from a very young age, but in first world countries, electricity and other resources are much more affordable than in other parts of the world. This largely reduces the need for an old fashioned fire for regular people. Workers of certain trades still need to be able to work with fire. But if you're watching this video on YouTube, on your smart device using internet while living in Northern America, Western Europe, or in Australia, there is practically no need for you to start a fire in an old-fashioned way like I just showed you. That is, of course, if you don't want to be a highly skilled surviving guru and show everyone who the boss is when being outdoors. For he who controls fire controls the situation. For the end, here are some fun facts about fire. You can start a fire with a stick, a rock, a mirror and sun rays, and even with ice. Fire can produce water. More people die from smoke inhalation than from the actual flames. Trees can explode during wildfires. Fire was used 1 million years ago. The 1666 Great Fire of London destroyed 80% of the city, but also ended an outbreak of a plague that killed more than 65,000 people the previous year. The fire fried rats and fleas that carried Yersinia pestis, the plague-causing bacterium. Earth is the only known planet in the universe where fire can burn. In the rest of the universe, there is not enough oxygen. Thank you for watching Future Home Project channel and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. I wish you a warm and a bright day.